Today we are discussing the interview questions and answers for AWS Certified DevOps Engineer Professional DOP. You can download the complete list of AWS-based questions from the link provided in the description. Our interview question based on AWS DOP is: how do you implement cross-account access and resource sharing in AWS environments using AWS Resource Access Manager (RAM)? Your answer should be: cross-account access and resource sharing in AWS environments can be implemented using AWS Resource Access Manager (RAM) by creating resource shares that grant access to shared resources across multiple accounts. You can define resource share permissions, specify shared resources, and invite other accounts to join the resource share. Our next interview question is: describe the use case for AWS CloudFormation stack sets in managing infrastructure across multiple AWS accounts and regions. Your answer should be: AWS CloudFormation stack sets enable centralized management of resources across multiple AWS accounts and regions from a single administrator account. They facilitate consistent deployment and management of infrastructure templates and configurations across organizations with distributed AWS environments, simplifying resource provisioning and enforcing governance and compliance. Our next interview question is: how do you implement blue-green deployments for AWS Lambda functions using AWS Code Deploy? Your answer should be: blue-green deployments for AWS Lambda functions can be implemented using AWS Code Deploy with Lambda deployment configurations. You can create a Lambda function deployment group in Code Deploy, configure blue-green deployment settings, and perform traffic shifting between the old and new Lambda function versions for controlled deployments. Our next interview question is: explain the purpose of AWS Systems Manager Session Manager and how it facilitates remote management of EC2 instances. Your answer should be: AWS Systems Manager Session Manager is a fully managed service that enables secure browser-based remote management of EC2 instances and on-premises servers without requiring SSH or RDP access. It provides a centralized interface for executing commands, accessing logs, and troubleshooting instances, enhancing security and compliance. Our next interview question is: what are the benefits of using AWS CloudFormation stack sets for deploying infrastructure across multiple AWS accounts and regions? Your answer should be: AWS CloudFormation stack sets offer several benefits for deploying infrastructure across multiple AWS accounts and regions, including centralized management from a single administrator account, consistent deployment across environments, automatic stack drift detection, simplified permissions management, and support for cross-account and cross-region deployments. Our next interview question is: how do you implement automated data backups and retention policies for Amazon DynamoDB tables? Your answer should be: automated data backups and retention policies for Amazon DynamoDB tables can be implemented using DynamoDB point-in-time recovery (PITR). PITR automatically backs up data to a specified backup window and retains backup for a specified duration, enabling point-in-time recovery of table data to any point within the retention period. If you are preparing for any AWS-based certifications, you can download the complete list of valid, tried and tested questions and answers from the link provided in the description below.